god, that's really loud.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, I just heard like two things and it was like really loud. Where's my share screen? There we go. Oh, hold up. And if I do this, nope. Okay, one sec. Let me restart Skype.
No pops.
There we go. Alright, we good? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. What was I thinking? Where's your object? Here it is. Alright, what am I looking for? Let me renew this real quick. Oh god, 2-7. Don't tell me it's this one. What am I looking at? I'm looking for ranked. You want to make sure you hop into ranked, so you can compete at your top performance. What? Yeah. So which one am I gonna be looking at?
I guess the most recent one?
Okay, this one. All right.
Yeah, the Blitz kind of carried that game. Had a lot of pressure on the other lanes, and I
Mhm.
was trying to match it. Didn't succeed too well. So I guess just be playing that and seeing how I could do better next time.
Let's see. So we're gonna load up the game. Nami's really fun. Uh, so first, small things on Masteries. I would take Explorer is good, but it's in terms of solo queue, you just want to. Well, Tough Skin is better just because like survivability, like 2 damage. 2 damage is small, but every point of damage counts. Even when people argue with a natural, when they're playing AD carry, they argue natural talent versus the other mastery, vampirism. They had an argument, like a debate on which one would come out with higher damage over scaling, and 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, all of it matters. Let me lower the game sound so the audience doesn't get tilted due to how loud it is. Plays TV, you don't need to be recording. In terms of masters, all this is correct. So you get here. Windseeker's Blessing is good, but you only have one heal. Um, so think about it like this. Do you play Janna? Janna, however you want to pronounce it. Her.
Occasionally.
Alright, so she has one shield, so that benefits from Windseeker's Blessing too. But when she ults, she can affect multiple people, right?
Hmm.
Up to 4 and 5 if she includes herself, but I don't think it includes herself when it counts with the armor buff. So when it comes to something like that, Windseeker's Blessing is good because it is able to affect multiple people. Your heal has a chance to affect 2 people at max, excluding yourselves. If you bounce it on the enemy, it's not going to heal them, obviously, but if it bounces to an ally afterwards, it's going to benefit them. Otherwise, if you heal them, and then it bounces, and then it bounces back, you know what I mean? It only benefits up to a maximum of 2 people, so you're wasting the mastery, in
Okay.
essentially. So when it comes to picking Nami, I go Thunderlords. I would recommend going Thunderlords, because
Okay.
as weird as it sounds, one auto, one W, one extra auto is already a proc of Thunderlords. That's usually how you should be doing the Nami harass in general anyway. Like you can kind of see it, right? Because
Hmm.
if you auto and then they trade back with an auto, then you drop a heal. Your heal will make up for all the damage that you actually just took then and there, and then you just proceed forward. Um,
Okay.
some people opt for precision, which is the magic pen. I don't like that only because like you're not really out to deal damage. Um, Alternatively, you can also go into Bond of Stone if you don't think that you will be very aggressive when it comes to Thunderlords, because not every single time Thunderlords will be present. Like you won't always proc Thunderlords. As a last resort, when Windseekers, but it's like priority wise, it's Thunderlords, then Bond of Stone, then like Windseekers as your third. It's still good. I mean, it's just not like top notch.
No, it makes sense. I tend to play a really aggressive, not this game because we were getting really poked out, but
Hmm.
typically I play aggressive, so I can see how that would get me more trade wins.
Yeah. We have here and here. I like either or. They're both fine. This one just means that you're trading more. Your heals are 8% stronger. Your allied heal will heal you better. For this one though, it's always going to be insight. You want to have your exhaust or ignite. Nami usually takes ignite. Um, Sometimes exhaust. Like, kind of depends on the matchup. Against this matchup, exhaust is fine only because it's Draven. You would take exhaust and you want to exhaust them more because you win trades more if you exhaust them more. Rune wise, you want flat health for your yellows. They're very expensive, so it'll take a very long time to get them. Magic resist blues is fine. Some people take mana regen, like a little bit, and then fill the rest with AP. MR is fine too. Magic pen or hybrid pen for reds, it's your choice. They both deal the same, like they're both the same. And AP or just full armor on Quince. So you either go a ton of AP or you go like mixed with pure defensive stats. Against Blitzcrank, you can substitute like two of your Quints for move speed Quints just so you can gain that extra move speed to dodge the hook. The most important thing is avoiding the hook, but while he's walking up to you in an attempt to hook, you can juke left and right and just start throwing a bubble or a spell at him. Definitely throw him like that. Okay, so definitely like cast your E to make him slowed, move to the right, and then his hook always comes from his right hand. So you can if you're on this side, you'd move to the left, not to the right. If you're on the other side, you'd move to the right.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I had offered to flash.
No, he canceled his auto. It wouldn't have mattered. Like if you flash, you auto him once, then you heal, but it's not gonna kill her, cause she can respond with her own flash. And oh wait, did she start W? No, she started Q. She warded. Oh no, someone warded here. Is that you? No, this is 0. Okay. And that's not you either. Good. Who warded here? Jeez, what's with all these wards? Like I didn't never expect this. Like, oh my god, you haven't warded yet. Good. You don't need to ward. So Echo's gonna start here. You leveled up your W. I hope you max your W first. Most games you max W. Some games you max E. In this lane, you are not prompted to win trades. You don't see trades being won very easily. Simply because it's a Blitzcrank, but also because it's a Draven. Don't focus on the support. Like, just see who your enemy AD carry is. Like, let's say if it was a Blitzcrank, right? But you have like someone like Ashe. You get pressured, but if you get pulled, it's not the end of the world. Whereas Draven, it is the end of the world. You know what I mean? I mean, like maybe Sivir can deal some damage to you, but she won't kill you quickly compared to Draven because of the burst.
And then.
Okay, so there is a way to avoid that. I think I did that in one of my games in like D1. Let me pull up my plays TV. Where's my plays TV? Okay, I swear I did that. I know how to counter that. Like it's really easy. So you know if Blitzcrank is there and he's gonna do that stuff, right? Just stand like right here. Eat the grab. Like if you eat the grab, what is he gonna do? You know, like he's like, oh well, you're not the Gromp. You know, that's what he's gonna think. You're not the Gromp, and he's just gonna stop. So you actually have to tank the hook. You're gonna come into lane really. You're gonna come into lane and you're gonna take some damage, but that's no big deal. It's not like it's the end of the world again because he's level 1. You have to kind of expect the Blitzcrank hook, and as the elos go up, you're gonna expect more. Like more of these stupid cheese strategies are gonna happen. More Blitzcrank won't just invade like that once or twice, but there was a game I had. I don't have it recorded, but Blitzcrank would like go here. He would drop bot lane pressure just so he could mess with the jungler. So he basically be messing with the jungler so that the entire game, all 3 lanes are affected, because if we don't have jungle presence.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, he sacrificed 1 lane pressure to on his team to drop 3 lanes of pressure on our team. So it's a good trade. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like with the risk like that comes a big a responsibility. High risk, high reward. So he benefits more from the rewards than the risk. It's just a Blitzcrank. It's like no big deal. He just has to pull somebody. If you get pulled, nobody can follow up on that because Graves has to start, or not Graves, sorry. Hecarim has to clear his jungle, and Draven isn't just going to be there. He wants to be in the lane. He wants to get higher level as soon as possible in order to pressure his opponents. This was, oh my god, this is so forced. You're going to lose a lot.
I can't hear you.
At this point, it's solo queue. You're supposed to actually ditch him, to be honest. Like, I would have ditched him. It's more important for me to support my AD carry than it is for me to support my jungle. Unless you guys are duo, but like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because the reason why you want, because, okay, so he will lose he's like way outside the 1400 range for EXP gain, because that's how much range you have to be within units to gain EXP. By doing this, all lane pressure has been relinquished. Any presence that you may have had even at level 1 against the Draven if you showed up is now gone. So upon arriving to lane, you will be behind in EXP. You will be super far away from EXP, and their probability of killing you is increased dramatically because Blitzcrank has up to 2 abilities because he got Celine sooner than you, so he will hit 2 sooner than you, which means that he will have 2 abilities sooner than you will have 2 abilities. If that is the case, as soon as you hit 2, you might be forced to take your Q instead of taking E, which means that you drop the slow for a probable bubble. Like you have the potential to land a bubble. The bubble won't always land, of course. So you drop a lot more lane pressure than you think just by helping the jungler. So that is why sometimes it is okay to ditch the jungler, just because it's a sacrifice that is necessary sometimes. And even if also the Blitzcrank thing, even if it's not like let's say you weren't here, 80 carry could also stand here, get pulled, and if it's Ezreal, if he's crazy to take E level 1, he just hops back over easy. Someone could block it for you. It's predictable. It was
Blitz
easily
is still in our
avoidable.
jungle.
Hmm?
Blitz is still in our jungle.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. So when you see this, just stand on top of him. Like just stand straight parallel. Like be ready to eat the grab. It's okay. Oh my god. This is awkward. Okay. Yes, always hit them first. When it comes to trading with heals, let's say you were in lane, you want to hit them first with an auto, then this is where Thunderlords would come in,
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, and don't get me wrong, Windseekers is good. It's just that like the benefit from it is only like more lane prevalent than it is anywhere else. And Soraka benefits from it because you're constantly healing as well as you have a global heal. Then you heal yourself, and then you just keep healing, and it's like, wow. And this thing has a really long cooldown, like 8-second heal. Come on, what is this? So he's gonna need a lot of help last hitting. I can hide this if I press tab. Okay. So standing wise, this is a really awkward position. I know you get invaded, but like this man is gonna have to scavenge. Because it's more important, like I said, once again, it's more important for you to do something here. Now, if you walk forward, you are going to get killed. So, yes, it is safe for you not to walk forward until you're 2. Because if, like, math-wise, 1 plus 2 is 3, and when it's even, you don't want to fight. But if you're ahead, 2 plus 2, making 4, you can actually do something. Just numbers-wise. Plus, you have 2 abilities at your disposal. Okay, 3 plus 1, you guys are 4. You could go up, but you really want to be 2 when it comes up to that. He has 3, he could have 3 abilities, but generally you don't have 3 abilities. Okay, this is fine. Nice. So skill shot wise, this is predictable, right? Like when it comes to trading, if you have your bubble at 2, you can you can just bubble where he's gonna pick up his axe, and he has to make a choice. Do I get hit by the bubble, or do I pick up my axe? Do I drop damage? Do I get hit by the bubble and get killed by or get harassed out of the lane? So that's very straightforward. And also when you land your bubbles, this being Nami being a playmaker, landing a bubble will guarantee that Ezreal cannot miss his Q unless he's really that bad. Like he landed his Q because Draven was gonna walk in that general vicinity, so that's not like, oh my god he dodged, oh my god he dodged it, kind of. Draven didn't dodge it, kind of thing. Like right here, pew, But if it's like fucking like if you land a bubble and he misses his Q, god awful, save the Lord. Why? Like you can't be that bad, right? I swear, if I see it happen, oh nice shot. If I see it happen, like oh my god, I'm gonna flip. I want to see you land a bubble, basically, and see Ezreal miss his Q on a non-moving target. God.
I think I was really timid to move forward because of Blitz. I don't enjoy laning against him. He's just like he tilts me so hard. I hate him.
No, I get you. I play Janna. I play everything that you play. Like as a support mate, I do play everything that you play. I play Janna, Lulu, Karma, Soraka, sometimes Annie, Nami, and if I can name any other thin support, probably Kennen. Like if it counts. I do play tanks too, but like yes, Blitzcrank is a bother to me. The way you play around him is, aside from standing behind minions, which is one of the most optimal ways, the other way is moving in between. Consider his arms, like his actual animation. His grab only comes from, his right arm, not his left. So where he's standing, if he's facing this way, it has, like, if you're standing here, it's gonna come from this side. So the only way is, like, your chances of dodging are increased if you dodge this way towards the left. You can see my mouse, right? Your chances of dodging it are higher if you go towards the left than towards the right, because his hook will more likely hit you if you dodge towards the right. So standing near this wall right here is very dangerous for you.
Okay.
Because like it's easier for him to hit it. Like way easier for him to hit it, because like this wall is like, it's like once you're trapped there, like it's basically a choke, because he just has to launch it straight and he'll grab you. because you can't move to the right, which means you have to move to the left, and the likelihood of you getting hit by it right here, yeah, is kind of difficult to tell. And then psychologically, he's also a strong champion because he doesn't even have to throw his hook out in order to scare you. He just has to be there. Once he misses his hook, it is your most optimal time to punish him, because that's how in higher elos this is more prevalent. Missing a spell, even small stuff too. When it comes to Janna, you can get punished for playing Janna level 1 wrong. If I shield my AD carry too soon, right? That means my shield's gonna be down after a while, and that means that they don't have any defense mechanism as well as a damage boost. Therefore, they get punished because no shield. For Nami, no heal means that you can't do the Thunderlord's proc or whatever, right? No heals, no free trades. Everything could be punished, even if it's small. Everything could be punished. That's why dodging is so important. Missing the hook means that, oh, hey, he has one less ability. What can he do to us? So think about like how, put into consideration like what the opponent can do after or before they miss their abilities. You know, like before they miss abilities, what can he do to me? Pull me, punch me up in the air, and I'm dead. Okay, he missed his hook. What can he do next? He can W to get close to me, and then knock me up in the air. What can happen after that? Draven will probably toss his E. What can I do to avoid all this? Toss a bubble near myself, because if he gets close to me, he's gonna get hit by the bubble, and then he can't do anything anymore after that. You know, like it's just it's just responding based on how their actions. You can move you pretty much can advance from you're in the backline right now, like really far backline. Once he misses his hook, if he misses his hook, you may advance forward, but you have a limited time frame. Naturally, just give it 15 seconds in your head. Like really watch those timers. Your eyes have to be moving between the map because you're support. You don't have to look on the playing field. You look at the map to see where people are. Your jungler, so kind of mirror your jungler with their jungler. So he's on here, this side right here. I'm assuming their jungler, with the ward that someone placed here, he didn't start here, which means he's actually around here right about now. Which means that you might be ganked, so it's okay to play this safe. Just based on this is just based on intuition, because from the information I had earlier, he did not start this side. You never start here as a jungler, so therefore he must have started here, and by starting here it means he did this, and he could have done this, or he could have just done this. And since junglers tend to mirror paths pretty much, they tend to have done Gromp, then blue, then red, which means that the next thing he can do is A, gank mid, or B, gank bottom. And with Blitzcrank, bot lane ganks are probably going to succeed more than mid lane ganks are. It's fucking Katarina. So your lane is likely to be ganked, which means that yes, it's fine to play safe, obviously, because you know you're prone to getting ganked. Second, if you are gonna punish someone, 15 seconds, like I said, you look down here in the map, pathing, think about pathing, look up to this side, which is your timers. See if he misses a hook, just like add 15 seconds in your head, count down, you know, like watch the timers. Oh, his hook is up. Obviously this says 19 seconds, but like some people take cooldown runes, like you don't know what kind of, because solo queue, not everybody has the same runes, and some people go crazy stuff, like they go early cooldown reduction, so 15 seconds is like a leeway, basically, so that you can have a window of opportunity to punish. And the only ways you can punish him, say you were level 3, you can give Ezreal E if he's in range, have him auto attack somebody, because what can Blitzcrank do to respond to that? Or you can throw a few autos and toss a heal on yourself, or toss a heal on Draven too. And when you're punishing people, punish Draven more than Blitz, because Blitz can't punish you without going into melee range, because that's what he is, a melee support. When you're punishing Draven, it's easier for you to punish Draven simply because he has less pots. You have 3 potions available to your disposal. Looking at him, not only does he have a pot, but he doesn't have a biscuit. Like that 20 extra HP can give him, like, that's a feast, you know, like that's close to a feast mastery. Everyone runs feast mastery on 80 carries, so he has less sustain. That 20 HP and 10 mana could keep him in the lane for a little bit longer, you know. So he has less HP from the potion, because like 170 is greater than 150, obviously. So he has 2 less potions than you, and he has no biscuits. So punishing him is a lot more optimal than punishing the Blitz. It's okay to harass the Blitz, but again, he has 3 pots, and okay, well now it's 2 technically, but he has 3 pots. But also don't forget his support item is a Targans. You can also punish him when he has a Targans, because he's gonna have the last hit. You obviously, like, if you play any melee support at all, you have to have that, you know that feeling of last hitting something. So think about it like that. If he tries the last hit, hit him. Throw an E. Turn on your E, smash him a few times before he can even get close to the minion at all. Maybe you can't heal the minion. Obviously, if you were Karma, since they changed the dispatch, you can't you can't shield the minion either, which is abusive as fuck. Punish them for attempting the last hit. Punish him for basically being a melee support, doing his job as a support. You can do that. But this opportunity only exists when he is in the middle of his animation. You really have to like keep a mind on it. Like, okay, his target is up. You see that little orb glowing around him? He's gonna go last hit. Now some people are really like dumb. Like they go. There's a cannon minion and they don't hit the cannon minion for the max efficiency of the item, which is a waste of the target stacks, and they just hit the melee minion, which bothers the shit out of me. Like first wave, you just hit 2 minions, which guarantees that you hit 2 faster. Then you wait 1 wave because the next wave doesn't have cannon. Then the 3rd wave, your target stack will be up. Then you hit the cannon creep. Therefore, you've already made 80 gold for targets. But people just hit the melee minion, the melee bruiser minion, whatever, and that they lose 20 gold worth of fucking gold. And so it's just a waste of the item. So you can still punish them, like regardless of what they're gonna do, they're gonna have to hit the melees. Nobody's in he's not gonna walk all the way in the back line just to hit a mage. Like nobody's I mean, okay, there are people that dumb, but like if he does that, you can punish him harder than you would if you punish him for a melee. But either way, no matter what happens, you have the opportunities to punish him. And all this is happening in just like the first 3 minutes. Fuck. It is possible. Like, it's just like there's a lot of stuff that you can do. And other supports excel at this too, not just Nami. Karma, Lulu's okay at this, not really the best. Janna can't really do it that much. You just knock him up, but like that doesn't guarantee that like the minion will die or whatever. Bard is okay at it, but you have to be a good Bard player. You have to be like really fucking good on Bard. Ali is actually really fun when it comes to punishing people with targets. You push them back before getting to them, then you smack the minion to like get the target stack yourself. Then you back up, and then they lose the target stack. It's such a like it's just messed up, man. Like it's just not fair. Okay, good. He's landing his skill shots. So each time he tosses his well, this is a different case, but it depends on the AD carry. If he looks like he's going for a trade, turn on the E so that he gets that extra harass off. Keep your mana above 50%, of course. You don't have E right now, of course, but like comes later whenever he tries to go for a mystic shot. Because the chance that it lands, he can get 2 more autos in really quickly. Good. Nice bubble. So, yeah. See, like if you got 1 auto, then you want to do 1 auto, then W as soon as possible, because it kind of like, if you do it fast enough, you can cancel your own animation. So it's auto W, and then you do another auto. And if you had Thunderlords, you proc it right there. Huh?
And that would have been a Thunderlords.
Yes, yeah, that would have been Thunderlords. While small, Thunderlords always add up. A best example of this is Morgana. Think of Morgana. A good support to play is Morgana, because not just the black shield stuff to teach you how to like micromanage in between blocking people and stuff, but you can also play her psychologically. You play her the same way as Blitzcrank, whereas Blitzcrank has a pull, which is like detrimental, and then he has a harder CC. Morgana has a bind, which lasts an eternity, as everyone says, which it actually does. Oh my god, it lasts so long. But you have the same mentality. You don't have to throw your ability until like they start panicking when they see you like walking. They'll just start moving left and right, then left and right, and they're like, oh my god, when is he gonna throw the binding? And then you never throw the binding.
If I had first picked Nami, I would have picked Morgana into Blitz.
Another good pick into Blitz is naturally it's gonna be Alistair. It's one of my favorite, almost one of my favorite matchups to play. Only because like it's just like free if it's low elo. But I don't like playing Alistair as much because like I tend to mess up my combo, and I'm very defensive when it comes to playing Alistair rather than offensive. You can play in multiple ways. All champions can be played multiple ways. This is more of a 2-dimensional support. She can be played frontline if done right. Like you have to really know how to play like there's 2 dimensions. Backline, which is the standard one, and then frontline. Playing her frontline is harder than playing her backline, because if you're in the frontline, you're gonna get fucked because you're not very tanky.
I didn't dare to do that this game because I...
Did he just negate it? I think he just negated the pull. Yep, he negated
he
the
jumped.
pull. Yep. So if he's like that's really good. That shit's hard to fucking do. Like God, you have to really like as soon as you get hit by it, it's like goddamn. And yeah, the E also helps with last hitting. Definitely a good thing to do with your AD carry, especially pre 6. It's hard to get full last hits off on the tower. Alright, so you're playing super far back, like unnecessarily. Like, if anything, I would just stay like right here next to Ezreal. Like, these minions aren't gonna go anywhere unless he moves around them. Now, if he moves around them, that's when you can start backing up. But your support is playing almost exactly parallel to you. Like, you guys are actually on top of each other. But the farther you are back, it forces him to play back too. So he can't get CS, and you know that's gonna put him behind. Let me move this to align it properly. But he's even on CS now. But like, if this were more punishable, you would be in a bigger deficit because he's just zoning you guys, and Ezreal has to play off of you. Well, it is solo queue, and most of the time it's the if my mentality for solo queue is if I'm not gonna carry them, no one else will. He has to play relevant to you. So if you are up, he will probably go up too. If you are back, he will go back too. Like, see how far back you are, and you're forcing him to like last it, and then he just won't walk like this direction. He wants to go forward a little more. You have a leeway of safety as long as you're standing parallel to minions, as long as something is blocking the path between you and Blitz. So he's always like zigzagging in between. And a good Blitz can actually punish through the use of targets. You attack, and make sure the target minions die, and then because it's an execute, nobody expects the execute most of the time. Then you pull after. So that's how you can play a good Blitz. It doesn't work. It kind of works the same way with Morgana in the sense that you would kill the minion, have the AD carry kill the minion, and toss the binding out after, or Thresh.
By this point, Echo was kind of flaming the team. He had been invaded twice in the jungle.
Oh wait, you didn't mute all right away? When I start the game, I mute all, like immediate. Like some people say, okay, let's invade. I mute them right away. Like, oh shit, I forgot to mute them. But in Hilo, sometimes I actually need them to talk, so it's kind of bad. And sometimes I'm just like on point with my Janna, so it's hilarious. I think like in Hilo, I can only play Janna. It's kind of sad, but it's fine. It teaches you how to micromanage. Again, like this is really like this is just like this space in between. Like a long time ago, I taught about the Venn diagram. Basically, like you have your range, and Ezreal has his range. Your ranges are supposed to coincide. Like you know how a Venn diagram looks like, right? It's like two circles. It's like compare and contrast. They would do it in like elementary school or something. Let me pull up Paint to show you what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, like it's like so there's a circle here and a circle here, and then there's like words and there's details here, and then there's another section, and there's details here, and then like in between the middle is what both of them share in common. So like in this case, the Venn diagram for AD carry is this is your ADC. And this is US support, and then as long as you two are mixed and matched together in the middle, you guys are basically in a safety net, you know, because you guys are super close to each other and you know, the farther you are away, the harder it is to follow up and defend each other.
Yeah, I was really far back. I didn't even notice that in game.
Because by being far back, you're also losing out on EXP. You're basically putting yourself behind. It's not just the Blitzcrank doing it too. Yeah, it's okay to be afraid, but like. You can be afraid if he like flash punches you because there's a gank. You don't have to be afraid. Like right here, I would stand here, like right here, and then like I would see like shit like that, you know, like he comes out.
Okay.
So I would move back right away. And when he pulls, it's kind of predictable. I mean, like usually you have flash ready for that. Your fingers like oh my god, kind of thing. And obviously, don't flash in a straight line. Flash diagonally. Never flash in a straight line. Don't do that stuff. If you're running in a diagonal path, it's still flash that. Treat it as another. Like I see people like. They run this way, it's diagonal, right? They'll flash this way, like it'll look like the weirdest flash. It's like a Y shape, but flash diagonally because it's not a straight path. Because if it's straight, it's predictable. It's how people mad life you or land long range skill shots in a straight line, because they treat your movement like so. Okay, let's see. The roam though, is this Sightstone? You rush Sightstone good. Make sure you got sweeper. Sometimes it's a misclick. I can understand if it's a misclick. I hate it when it's a misclick, to be honest. Alright, so when it comes to ganking on Nami, Nami is an excellent an excellent champion for roaming. Now, what you can do is usually when it comes to she doesn't have kill potential unless the lane like really has the CC necessary. So had TF there is kill potential, it exists. If it doesn't exist, then you just what you have is just someone you have the presence of a lane bully. Like you become a bully, you just push them out of the lane, but you don't actually kill them. If he gold cards, you can't miss your bubble. That's how it works with those kind of things. Let's say you gank top instead. If he ults, you can't miss your bubble. They're in the air, they stay in the air for even an extended period of time. Use your soft C. If he misses and he whiffs a red card instead of pulling a gold card, you still have the ability to land a bubble. Because they're slower, it's harder for them to dodge unless they E or something. But the hard CC guarantees that you land your skill shots. Your skill shot being the bubble. Soft CC increases your probability of landing a skill shot. It does not guarantee that you will land it because soft CC doesn't mean that they are able to stop moving. You know, they still move.
What is soft CC versus hard CC? Like slows or taunts?
Soft CC is soft CC is when you can still control your character, but you're crowd controlled, like slows. Yes, slows are the fastest way to say soft CC, but also silences. Because they can still move while they're silenced. They can't cast spells, but they can still move.
Okay.
Frost slows or regular slows, because frost slows count as like a secondary kind of slow, because they apply like certain, like Anivia can apply shit to them, you know. Hard CC is stuns, snares, that not only prevents them from moving, but casting movement actions such as flash. If you're snared, you can't use flash. Roots, aka other snares. Suppresses, that's a good one, and knock-ups. Knockbacks are a form of soft CC because they are still moving in the air, and when they're knocked back, they can use QSS. They have not changed that. So, yeah. So basically, if he gold cards Katarina, you can land the bubble. You have to. You really have to. If he red cards him, just just throw the bubble. If it lands, it lands. If it doesn't, it's not your fault. I mean, like it is missable. She wasn't 100% guaranteed to dodge that, you know. And I mean, you weren't 100% guaranteed to land that. They didn't have a 100% chance to dodge it either. But yeah. Otherwise, use your E to slow people, then toss the bubble. Don't just bubble randomly, you know, because it's hard to land that stuff. Ooh, the wild card though. In terms of your itemization, looking at the team alone, Frozen Heart isn't going to do you any good. Mikhail's is okay, but it's not going to do you any good. This is a difficult one. Probably Locket, to be honest. Locket Frost, that's 10%. 20%. It's very difficult to tell what to actually optimize because these items don't have a full, like, you're wasting gold if you build Frozen Heart.
I went Locket.
Huh?
I went Locket in this one.
Yeah, good choice. Because like you kind of, like I said, you waste it. Fear. I want to say the only thing that you would really negate is the fear, because Mikhail, if you build Mikhail's, Ardent Sensor is not that good either.
There wasn't a lot of attack speed based champs now. I build Ardent Sensor if I have like an ADC that goes off attack speed, or if any of my other teammates do attack speed, and I didn't see any, so I didn't choose
like,
it.
Don't forget about the healing benefit. Obviously, if you build Mikhail's and Ardent, they don't stack anymore, which is broken as fuck. But yeah, this is free. So what you would do here is when he ping teleport, you should have gone in, like, just initiate. You can go in the front line. Hell, you can even eat a hook just to do this shit. Because if you eat a hook, that means like, oh, they'll think like, oh, this Nami is an idiot. Because like, why did you eat a hook? You know, why did you just walk up and eat a hook? They'll be so committed. Their eyes will be committed to you that their attention will not be shifted down here. The likelihood of them actually seeing a Malphite coming out of nowhere is very low. And higher low, it's kind of predictable because you just move forward for no reason when you're always playing passive. See, that's the threat. So you're always playing back here, like really far back, right? Then you moved up, like, and you didn't just move up. You would move hella up, like, right through here, and then you eat a hook. So in higher elo, they would think, this isn't right. She is walking up when she was this far. You were this far back at the tower. Now suddenly you're in front of me, and why did you eat a hook? You would never do that. Oh, there's a gank coming. That's why you moved up. So those kind of patterns, they are predictable. So if I'm pushing a lane and I saw that coming, I would be able to just react to it, and I would have just gone up here. Like I would have roamed towards river, tried to move towards my mid lane jungle. That's what I would do on my on the blue side as Draven. Try to move up. Really?
I missed.
Not you, but okay, so let me back up real quick. I'll play in slow motion. We're gonna see what I mean. God damn it, Jesus Christ. What did you think the Draven was gonna do? It's not on you. Watch. Let me show you what I mean. Wait for the teleport. So he initiates. you eat him, that's fine. But you should have gone up further, and what you could do is just toss your. You're not ulti. Fuck. So I would have just exhausted the Draven just to get him slowed. Otherwise, just start throwing spells on him. Definitely get his E. So hope that this E goes off on him. So here's what I mean. In the air. Right here. This is a mystic shot. Why? How? What do you think he's gonna do? This is just he's already on the floor. He has regained mobility. If you miss, you miss. It's fine. Because if you got if you moved up forward, actually, say you moved up forward sooner, right? Remember when you were really far back and you started moving forward because Malphite teleport had been like halfway channeled already, right? Mm-hmm. So if you moved up sooner, obviously the likelihood of this bubble would have landed, which is good because then that guarantees that Draven would have died. But this, he wasn't moving. He has not regained movement yet, and he missed. That is exactly what I'm talking. Like, oh my god, that is just. That's gonna cost you. Now you have to commit one mystic shot worth of damage in order to kill him. And instead of focusing your attention on Blitz, who you could use that mystic shot for, instead you have to focus your attention on Ez. Oh, and then he has this opportunity to do this too. God damn. Get bubble. Oh god. Oh god, you're out of mana too. Why didn't he have? Okay.
And then
Darn.
I could have killed him, and I had just gotten ult at that moment, and then cat.
God, fuck that. Fuck. Screw Katarina. Stupid champ. Anyway, let me go back. So, I think you had your bubble here. I'm not sure. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, bubbles up. Right here, he's gonna go for it. He has enough HP. He has not enough HP. He's gonna go for it. I would have dropped the bubble right on top of. So if your bubble lands on an ally, he gets a move speed boost too. I didn't realize this until I actually played Nami. I'm like, why do you want me to bubble you? Because it actually gives you move speed. If you get hit by the spell, sure, it might not deal damage, but they get.
I don't think I had enough mana. Can you go over my Q quickly, see how much it costs?
60. Okay, never mind. What the? What? Whoa! You have a lot of mana regen. If you pop you pop the pot too. That's probably why. Popping a pot instantly grants you like mana. Okay, so it's just a late bubble. So I would have done it here. Okay, he flashed. I would have dropped it right on top. Just like as soon as he could, on top of the Malphite, because he's gonna jump on the Malphite. He's not gonna jump anywhere else.
Okay.
It's like the only way anyway. Oh, and then Dangerous Game comes in, so you gain mana. Oh, rip, you had ulti now. Like it just barely came up, but if you use one spell, you can't really use the other. And you didn't have your heal up, unfortunately. Unlucky. And Hecarim's broke. Nobody banned it.
I saw him and I was like, oh, Heclub. I've had so many games against him where I'll be like surrounded by teammates and he'll come out of the fog of war, see me, charge me, one-shot me, and get away without even half his health gone. I'm like,
I've never had a chance to play Hecarim in high elo at all.
Oh, he's a monster. Don't do it.
He's fun as heck.
Make League a better place.
Okay, so the first time it was okay, but like second time you actually do need the sweeper, because if you get the sweeper off, you can actually prevent counter teleports.
Yeah.
Now Shen ulted in, of course, that's nothing you could really defend against that, but like for flank teleports coming in or pincers like from the side, from their mid lane or two, having possessing the sweeper is actually a benefit to you. All right. So notice that from this point on, you always need to be trying to get EXP, because losing the EXP is not a good idea. With your pink ward. So here's a tip: do not reveal yourself to the enemy when you have a pink ward in your inventory. If they pay attention to it enough, if they see that you have dropped a pink ward, then they will look for it. Therefore making you lose that investment that you have just made. And you don't want to, it's like stocks. You don't want to lose an investment you just made already, right? Keep it hidden. Nice. So he misses that, right? So that oh shit. That is punishable. So what you can do is you can actually fight him. Oh, and your jungler's here too. So yeah, you guys can fight this. It is possible for you guys to fight. Okay, maybe for like the defensive teleports, but I would personally go right here, because what this does is it gives TF an opportunity to move down. Like he can move down. Okay, so TF, if like a good TF, he shouldn't be picking TF at all until like high diamond, and even then in high diamond it's like a difficult champion to play unless you really know how to master map control. I'm not even the best TF. I only know one good TF. But unfortunately he got banned because his account was botted. Basically, what you do, it's not app though. That's one of the best. Basically, a TF would just walk into the fog of war, and he would just create pressure like that. Just disappearing from the map grants pressure because you can appear at any moment, you know. And so by giving a pink right, because like moving here with 5,500 units range, he's probably gonna end up like right here. That's not where he wants to be. He wants to be behind them, obviously. So he has to move a little bit down further. In order to move down further, he has to cross this path if he wants to do a flank properly, right? By crossing this path, you know, he might get spotted by a ward here, but he doesn't know if it's warded there or not. Having your pink here grants your mid lane pressure too. Not only do you see the enemy jungler and the enemy mid laner having a possibility to come down, but your mid laner can also walk down because he's TF. So you're using your team's kit or comp and kit to your advantage from that pink ward. That 75 gold is actually a lot more worthwhile than it's more worth than 75 gold. Is what I'm trying to say. But that's only because it's a TF. Now let's consider other mid laners. Let's say it's Victor or Azir, mobile mids, or Ahri. You know, they can benefit from it too. They move quick. So the quicker they get down there, you know, oh shit, I'm not able to be spotted here. They won't know I'm coming. Mids like Victor come in. Okay, I can just burst them down real quick. If I can just get across this area, you know, like every mid laner can benefit from this if they do it right. Mid laners that don't benefit from this are like slow ones like Varus, or slow ones like, I don't know, who's another slow mid laner? Talon. He's kind of slow, but once he gets down there, he's pretty mobile. Cho'Gath's pretty slow if you count him as a mid laner. Malphite mid if you're crazy. Gangplank kind of slow because but you kind of don't include him because he has an ulti. In one match I had an opposing laner have a Pantheon mid, and we would be scared to the ends of the earth, as more scared than you are scared of Blitzcrank, because as soon as he disappeared from that map, like he couldn't, not only can Pantheon just appear behind us, but the AoE damage is just so big, you know. So every single quarter second we see him off the map, we back up and we just hover this bush, just hide. Okay, he showed, get out. He disappears, hide. He shows, run out. Like it's just like this. We're just dancing in between the bush. Like can you just reveal yourself? And then he ults top and like, okay, now we can be aggressive. Because that's how it works. That's how scared you should be. I smurfed in low elo, and even though we were stomping, we still respected the TF. Even if we were behind, we still respected the TF, because even if we were ahead of them, like not every single time can we win 3v2s or I mean 2v3s. You know, we might be like 10-0 bot lane, but you know, one stun, one misstep, one wrong decision from us can cause a problem. So we respect the TF. The opponents here may not respect the TF. Of course, you don't pick TF in the CeeLo, but having a TF on your team can, with having pink wards and vision denial, makes it so they are forced to respect the TF on your team. First time he appeared down there, I don't think, he ulted down there and like, he got some kills. So if they don't respect the TF now, they'll never respect the TF. Yeah, that's why the pink ward's got to be relevant, so they can.
Once again, I'm just really timid of Blitz.
Yeah, it's all good though. All right, nice. Oh, bop, 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 bop. That's hot. All right. Oh. Nice. I like your targeting choice. Oh, nice. Solid. So you know that the Blitzcrank was dead because there's nothing that it's the right move. You know that the Blitzcrank is dead for sure. The only way he can stop you is if he stops, like actually stops you, like he attacks you and stuff like that, and knocks you up in the air so that you can't get closer to the Draven. Lowering the Draven's health grants it so that Ezreal will get the kill. And since you know that Ezreal will secure the kill on it, you put trust in him, that's fine. That's exactly what you're supposed to do, target switching. Sometimes that can go wrong if you're doing a deep dive, because if you trust them and they miscalculate their damage or something and you get fucked over by tower, well, you know, you should have taken the kill. That kind of thing. So now how do you snowball this lead? Back. Just push this wave and back. Don't do anything, like don't do Drake. If I see a Drake, don't do Drake. Okay, this is okay. 3 hits, that gives you gold, but everyone else should have backed, including yourself. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're done. Like you don't need to do any more. This is too much.
We're
Like
dead.
this tower damage is unnecessary. Shit. Here we go. Wait. What the fuck?
This game was a hot bloody mess. Which is like it just happened like an hour ago, which is why you're like, which one do you want to do? I'm like the one that's still on my mind.
What the fuck was that, Katarina? You don't. Oh god, he is. Oh, goes for gold. What? Why would you flash? Just gold card him. Okay, technically he can kill him. Huh?
I don't know if he had gold card up.
True. No, but like he actually would have killed my. I forgot that Hecarim has ulti. So the ulti would have feared him, and then he loses control. Then he gets hit by 1 or 2 Qs and an auto. And if Hecarim's running, he's either running Aegis or Thunderlords. If he's running Thunderlords, he's a good Hecarim runs Thunderlords. No, he runs Aegis. Okay. Good Hecarims are boosters usually. They run Thunderlords because they want to end the game soon. And if you run Thunderlords on Hecarim, a tackle auto Q, which is like 3 hits, really fast, instant fucking death. Help him last it. Throw an auto in there. It's hard for Ezreal to last it early. Okay. Since you build tier early, you know? Hang on. Good bubble. Nice. 1 kill. You popped your potion already. I don't need to remind you. You have exhaust. You're about to... Huh?
I can't hear you. You're going in and out with your mic.
Oh, not again. Not this crap again. All right. Tell me when I'm good. I'm just gonna like keep talking.
It's pretty solid now.
Okay. So what was happening was what you did was kill the cat, then move towards tower. I was saying you already popped your potion. Also, if you can't hear anything, like this session will be uploaded within 24 hours. So you can still view it on my channel. Within, like I said, within 24 hours. In the case that anything needs to be reviewed, rewatched, or you missed, you know? So awesome. You have that luxury available. Just give me 24 hours to render the shit. It takes 10 hours to render, 2 hours to compress, and like 4 hours to upload or something like that. I don't know. Some long period of time, at least 24 hours. Okay, so right here, you have your exhaust, just drop it on the Draven. You won't live. The likelihood of you guys not surviving or surviving is pretty low. Unless you're like gods or something, unless you dodge this hook. Likelihood of that happening, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be high unless Ezreal has his E. Let's see. And also, you don't know if Ezreal has his abilities or not. You have to do it like mentally, like calculate it mentally. So it's good to consider abilities and summoner spells. The other thing is your build for the boots. So coming into the game, you should have the mindset of having max CDR. Every support, no matter what support you play. Alistar, Braum, Bard, Annie, even Annie, I have to build 40% CDR. Just having more spells at your disposal just helps your marksman do better, your AD carry do better. Having 45% or 45% CDR, you know, with that mastery, gives it so that you get more bubbles, you get more E's, you get more W's out sooner. You know, get them out sooner, and pumping more heals out to save your AD carry. But always aim for 40%. Try not to go over the cap. Like, really don't go over the cap. When I came into this game, it's very difficult for me to see what items were going to be good. But seeing as if Katarina got fed, immediately lock it. So that's 10%. Eye of the Watchers or Frost Queens. Your choice. I prefer Eye of the Watchers because it's just more wards sooner. So therefore, that's 20%. Ionian would give it 30%. Last item, you can go Zeke's. That's not going to work. So therefore, you go Ardent. That's not going to work. Mikhail's. That can work. That's 40. If that's not gonna work, you can go crazy and go Zanya's if you're actually like really crazy, which usually never no. Hextech Protobell if you're really crazy. No. Like on Annie I build that shit because that's just how Annie works. You just dash, throw fire, drop Tibbers, that's more fire, and then you Q and W, like there's like too much fire, my mixtape's going everywhere. But you want to aim for 45%. Utility supports excel at this stuff simply because think about it. Janna shields every 5 seconds. It lasts 5 seconds. So basically, for like half a second, they don't have a shield. Like it's just you're basically making your AD carry invincible. You're doing everything you can to be a true support, and supporting not just you, not just your team, but not just your marksman, but your entire team, with more bouncing heals. and stuff like that. And the sooner your ult comes up, the more picks you can make. Because your ult isn't just a knock up. You can also separate the team if they dodge the ult. Because they're like, oh crap, split up. We gotta dodge the Nami ult, depending on where they're standing. So splitting people up creates a pick. You know, you can, if there are 3 people in the front and 2 people in the back, and you aim it towards the back, the front people will move forward and the back people will move back instead of forward. Otherwise, risk getting hit by the Nami ult. And then, you know, you split them up, you kill the 3, then you move back into the 2, provided you have enough damage. You know, like that's just usually how it works. And if you CC them with the little mini knockup with Nami ult, you can Q them afterwards. Like you did that in bot lane. That was exactly what you needed to do, because they can't dodge that. They were bumped in the air. They can't issue movement commands until they land on the floor. So your Q would just instantly land by the time they get to the floor, so they don't have any reaction time unless their ping is lower and like they, you know, like somehow that shit works and like your ping is too high and suddenly like your bubble comes out like a quarter second late and they flash it. And I think that's what Draven did, you know, like fuck that shit. But yeah, drop exhaust on I can't pause it anymore. Alright, well, this is gonna be best of luck then for me. So did you draw exhaust to Draven? Yes you did. Oh no you didn't. Oh my god, oh my god.
I think I exhausted Draven.
Oh, it says your exhaust is up at the moment. I have no clue. I can't tell. Oh my god. Well, he's dead.
Yeah, this is
It's pretty close. So one thing is, the moment he went into that bush, you tossed a blind bubble. That you have I don't know if you have trinket up, but you can drop the trinket ward. This is not supposed to be here, but you can use it. This is the only time I would say it, because normally what I do is on Sightstone, obviously you use all of it right away. I tend to rush Eye of the Watchers before I even finish my tier 2 boots. So I would never have finished mobilities before I finish my Eye of the Watchers, because I prioritize vision as a support more so than my other items, because vision is obviously key. As it's just there, ward save lives, blah blah blah. So during that fight, let's say you had a 4th ward and you had your sweeper. Sweeper can also detect organic matter, aka like if you sweep like the scuttle crab, you see its movements and stuff like that. So if you swept in there, technically you could have seen where Blitz was going, whether he's going up or down. The blind bubble forced him to flash, so you should be able to time that. That's 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
They're going in and out again.
Oh, there we go. This is a little greedy, but oh my god, that almost landed. That was a little greedy by you. You are dead. No. Okay, that's fine. Well,
I can't hear you at all.
oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep talking until I'm solid. Hello? Test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me backspace this real quick. Hello? Can you still hear me?
A little. You sound like Adele.
Am I good now?
Yes.
Hello from the other side? Okay. I'm gonna lag a lot. Alright, that's weird. It's not, I don't think, I haven't had this issue like ever rise up. Basically, so, I don't know if you, did you catch what I said about the wards here?
I didn't know.
So, I prioritize vision over anything else. Picking Eye of the Watchers was a better, would be more optimal, because it only costs 550 to combine these two. And that's basically less than your boots, right? So just tribute that 50 gold into something else. This is Kindle Gem, that's 800. I still would have finished Eye of the Watchers. Sightstone only gives 3. You really want to upgrade it. You really want to get more wards. Having more wards is always a plus. Having the 4th ward in there would have allowed you to drop it right in here. Using Sweeper can also detect other units. And then when you guys push bot like that, I would have backed, or I would have just like played it safe, because chaos just happened and like shit just went crazy, but people are gonna recover and do shit. So it's better to play defensive and see where people are in the map first before making a bigger play. Lamau. So he has nothing now. He has no taunt and he has auto attacks. You can still get hurt by him. He's strong. Don't forget he's strong. Oh my god. Good bouncing heal. Just be careful. Damn, this Shen is strong. He's whooping a Malphite's butt. Okay, rock sliced up.
It was very hard to kill Shen.
I mean, he's a tank. This is a Malphite we're talking about. He doesn't deal damage. Like, he really doesn't deal damage. He doesn't need he just needs a defensive lane escort. He doesn't. Oh, Jesus. This is okay. See what I mean by splitting though? Like, I know you missed that, but like, you see how they move? Oh my god, this is wrong. This is not the right choice. Oh,
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, I'm just saying, oh my god. Alright. So we're gonna go back.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god, the call ended. Wait, one sec, guys. Hello? Wait, am I good now?
You're much better now.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright, so I'm backing up. So here's the issue right here. So this is a little bit overextension. Once you're...
share screen again?
Huh?
I think you have to share screen again.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have to keep remembering that. Share screen is like my kind of... Okay, so I'm gonna go back a few times, but for this part right here. So the first thing I wanted to say was, once you're under 50% mana, this is a danger zone. You should not be here. You should not be like doing this shit anymore. Once you disengage like this, it's better just to ping them back off. Now, once he went in, that was the biggest mistake of his life. Then he goes in, he misses. He doesn't hit 2, he misses 1. You miss your bubble, that's already a sign to back off. You guys should already back off in general, but they committed too hard, which causes you to fall even further behind because there was no way you guys could have killed them anyway. They're too tanky. You have no damage. You actually have no damage. So, wah! He missed. I can't believe he missed that. How do you miss that? Oh my god. You just have to flash right on top of them. Like on them. You even right-click them. Like you actually right-click the target and then F on them and it will land. How do you oh my god, this mouse must have been so bad. Alright. So the danger zone is when you're under 50% mana. And so you were under 50%. You were like you didn't even have mana. You're like 25%. And once you're at 25%, that's already like, you know, a danger sign, like I said. So backing off would have been the best decision, because seeing the damage that you dealt to him, or you and Malphite combined dealt to Shen, it was like nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, isn't that already a sign to back off? If not, then TF coming in and like everyone missing all their abilities, Malphite missing all his abilities, you know, like you gotta recognize like it's time for me to back off. But also they should have recognized too, because it seems that like this style is like more like, okay, they committed, I'm just gonna follow them, follow the crowd kind of thing, instead of, because you know, your judgment still exists too. Like you're independent.
I can't hear you.
Oh, come on. No. Oh. Am I good? Hello? Oh my god. Whoa, what's going on here? Hello?
It's so silent.
Hello? Am I good now? Hello? 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 God damn it, this is so frustrating. Why is my mic being like this? Just especially when I'm in the middle of a lecture. Give me a sec, guys. Jesus, what is with? I don't even know if it's my mic. Like, I haven't had this.
It's like you're in a wind tunnel or something, or like you're on like a cell phone call and like you
Really?
go in and out. Yeah.
Really? I'm
And I feel like if I just like be quiet and wait, you'll come back and I'm like, oh no, where's me?
Oh, cause like.
Okay, though, I can hear it all in the.
So like, what was happening? I mean, I have my fan on, but I'm really far from my fan.
No, it's like your actual like your mic isn't picking you up sometimes. It comes out.
That's really sad.
Or whatever it is.
So what I was saying was basically what you had was the support must, like, you don't have to, because solo queue is independent decisions. If your decision to like if you think it's not right to fight, just follow your instinct, follow your gut. Basically basically what happened right there at top lane was you were baited by their stupidity. And I get that too. A lot of people, like, I have that too. Like, I can't get past that roadblock sometimes too, because like I feel like I have the urge to stay there. But you have to trust yourself. Like, okay, this is not the right time to stay. I'm backing out. Peace, guys. Keeping yourself alive is most important, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. So at top, as soon as you had less than 50% mana, that was the red sign. You must leave, because there's nothing you can do more to help the team. Dropping the ult was the last thing you had to do, actually. And then after that, you left. Should have left. Now back in the mid lane, this was fine. We're gonna watch the team fight one more time. Let me see if I can if I can make a judgment call on what you should focus on. Okay, so you don't have exhaust. We're gonna go back. Skill shots are gonna have to be landed. Echo landed a beautiful stun. Ezreal is so bad at landing his skill shots. If you get taunted, you should back up like as soon as possible. Nice ult.
You're gone again.
Oh, you died. My mic is working on my OBS though. What the fuck? Wait. It picks up on my other thing though.
Hmm?
Wait, can you hear me?
No.
Oh god. Because my mic my mic is picking up on my Skype. It's telling me my mic is okay.
It's like I hear like one word and then you go out, and it's like.
Am
one
I
word, then you go
okay?
out.
Hello?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
But I constantly hear your background like fuzzies.
What the hell?
Does that make sense?
That's weird. Wait. So one thing that's interesting in this game is that there's so much action, you're right. This session is more about fixing my mic than it is actually teaching. I don't know if you can hear this. Am I back?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus Christ, this is awful. Okay,
And then
so
stupid teleport.
yeah, no, it's 4.5 seconds. It's really hard to calculate
Nerf.
that. Okay, so the locket rush here is good. Yeah, okay, so the locket rush here is fine. But again, I advise you to get that Eye of the Watchers as soon as possible. You get more. You just save an inventory slot, and the reason you need this inventory slot is for a pink ward in your inventory.
Okay.
Also, even if you finish the Aegis, you know, don't prioritize the Kindle gem over the Aegis. The AOE magic is really good. It's more beneficial. I prefer getting the 1500, like investing 1500 over the 1800.
Okay.
This is a red flag. The reason why is because even if you go there, it's not gonna help. In terms of wards, it's hard for you to get deep wards simply because you are very fragile as a support. You are a dependent support. Why is he TPing? I mean, ulting top. Stop ulting top. You're not gonna kill him. Like, oh my god, they spend too many. Now they get free Drake. TF. Okay, this must be the bad decision making that people were talking about. Cause if he reveals where they are. He can make a play up. Like he could just like ulting reveals. Like once you ult, like you kind of just drop pressure. Cause moving down to Ocean. Well, Ocean Drake is gonna be out. So the only way to come back from this that I can see is if you land the sickest bubble in the world. EUS, right? No, NA. Okay, you have to land the. Oh god. Okay. Oh, damn! I thought you were gonna. Oh god, that bubble though. Wait, aren't you in EU?
I am playing from Germany right now on the NA server, so like occasionally I can put blame on lag, but not really.
Yeah.
That was a moment of lag though.
Yeah. It's all right. I was like, that was a late bubble.
Yeah.
See what I mean by ping though?
Like,
Yeah.
when I have lag, when I just blatantly like hit something in the most random direction.
Yes. That's a punish. That's a punish. Drop the ult. Nice. Oh, it almost killed him. Oh, jeez, you moved too far forward. Okay. Oh my. Okay. All right. So if they hit the tower, they're gonna get punished right here. You can punish them while walking up to the tower. Just bubble right here. Just bubble right here. Just bubble right here. Just bubble. Fuck, it's too late. Damn. All right. So.
I can't hear you.
Oh crap! I'm back at it again. Okay, so I'll just reiterate. So right here, if I'm still audible, hello. Okay, right there, punish, and then just keep going. Right here, this is a red flag. So you had vision here. I don't know if can you hear me yet?
Yeah, no. I
Okay.
Can.
So oh shit! No! Slow down. Okay.
No, I can't.
Oh god, I meant to ask them to slow down. Why is my mic like being so retarded? Like she hears me like half the time. This is like the word. Again, most of this session is like pretty bad. All right, so tell me when you can hear me.
Do you have another mic somewhere?
This is my best mic. I can't pause this. I do, but
I can't hear anything.
let me replug. Hello?
Hello?
Am I better? Hello? Am I better?
Yes.
Okay, let's just see how far this goes.
No, you're gone.
What
Let me hotspot my Wi-Fi to my phone. Let's eliminate me as the problem.
Oh my god, it's not me. I've been fixing my mic forever.
I'm so sorry.
Because I swear I've never had this issue before. I've been talking to my teammates like forever and like nothing ever happened. Okay.
I practically live on Skype calls. It hasn't done this to me before, but it could be my internet. So let me just hotspot to my phone. It's usually good that way.
So I'm gonna play this in 4th speed so that like, cause I can't pause.
Okay.
So like, why are your characters like jittering the fuck around? Like, what is this shit?
She's a very weird swimmer.
This is a green light right here.
I can hear you fine now. I'm
Alright.
not hotspotted though.
This is a green light. So as soon as you got this, you should have dropped your ult right away. It's just like a full combo. As soon as you landed that bubble, that was a pick. Moment the Malphite went in, that was a full combo. Good, right? So now he dodges it barely. So you're moving forward. You can't tunnel your eyes like this. As soon as you saw him, you should have backed up because he's gonna cut to the backline. That's his job. So therefore, once you get hit by this is the danger zone. Because you also knew that Shen was coming because you see the ult on Katarina. So you have to back up. You're forced to back up now. This flash is well, I mean, it's risk averse. Okay, like yeah, it just happens. But as soon as you saw that Hecarim right there, you had a lot of vision for it. Like he can be hesitant on going in, but like he could have gone in basically. But you have to be ready to back up from it right away. Am I still okay?
You're better now. I think it's because we threatened to change my Wi-Fi.
Alright. Oh my god, it wasn't me. Okay.
I didn't change it though.
Okay. So when they went for that tower, you can bubble them right there because you know they're going for the tower. So you punish them by dropping one on top of the tower, not directly on top of it, but like right in front of it because they have to cross that. He's fucked. All right, well dead. You have exhaust. Drop it on. You don't need to. Oh jeez.
What the hell?
Huh? I'm dead again.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hotspot quickly, just to see if it is me. Alright, it is up. I'm gonna be right back. I have to switch things.
Well, guys, this is a pretty interesting adventure. This isn't the first time I've had this issue, but I hope that when you guys like do coaching sessions with me, that none of this actually happens. So she's gonna be in the call. I can't pause this replay because for some. Actually, I could just restart the replay. Fuck it.
Alright, I'm on my phone now.
All right. Does it change anything? Does being on your phone allow me to still share screens with you?
It should, because I'm just hotspotting my Wi-Fi.
Alright, let's see.
Technically using data.
Alright, well, I'm speaking. I have to restart the replay because I'm tired of not pausing it and just hearing game sounds over and over again, so I'm just gonna skip as soon as I can.
I appreciate all of your patience.
That's fine. It's just like it's gonna be me talking a lot, and then like when you rewatch it, you're gonna be like, why is he talking to himself or something like that? It's gonna be hilarious.
Clearly he's crazy.
Yeah, dude, like I'm insane. Pause champ.
It's better though. This is so strange. So I practically live on Skype calls with my friends, and it hasn't happened before. But I'm hotspotting now, and it's fine. So
this is the first time it's actually. This is the second time it's happened, but like, I think it only happens when I'm with EU though. Like this is the second time I've had this kind of incident happen, but I have it with like players from European server. I don't know what's wrong with my. I don't do anything like to this kind of stuff. So
it's probably just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Skype.
Okay.
I mean, I leave in a few days. So, anyways, carry on.
Are you going back to NA?
No, I'm backpacking, so I'm going to London. I'm in Berlin right now, and LCS is here, and it's.
How are you playing on your laptop?
I play on a Mac. I'm building. I have a computer parts waiting for me at home.
Hey, it's funny. I have a computer ready to. I'm building a computer for a teammate of mine too.
That's awesome.
All
I'm
right.
so excited.
So, wait. You are going back to NA though, right? Like in the end.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
I live in EST.
Oh, EST. Okay.
I live near Boston, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So your
I'm
ping
just
is
in Europe
nice.
for the summer.
Your ping is solid, yeah. So let's go
I
over
have
some.
an EU account, but most of my friends are on NA, so I just like play on NA.
Yeah, might as well just play on NAXD.
It's not so bad, except for like when you need to land a skill shot in a team fight, and it's like fuck you.
So skill shot wise, you don't always have to predict. Just throw it where they are. Like it's actually like just like that. Like sometimes people just like to predict where they're just gonna go, and they'll just dodge it. Because if you throw it where they are, you're forcing them to dodge. And if you're forcing them to dodge, you increase their probability of having an error. Now the difference between that and like, okay, so Swain is the same shit as Swain and Cho'Gath are the exact same shit as Nami. Difference is that your radius is smaller. So just you would yes aim it ahead of them, but like you have to be forcing them to dodge because they're always gonna move back. So you have to really aim it far ahead. You know, like really.
Oh, it's happening again.
Oh my god.
Skype. Why Skype? You can blame Skype for this one.
Oh god. I even restarted mine only because like I couldn't share my monitors. Oh
It's
my
okay.
god.
If I can't hear you, I'll just wait till I can, and then I'll just hear it in there.
In the review. Alright.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was, so right here, where's the green? I'm looking for the green flag. Not this one. Not this one. This, wow, we were far back. Where's the part where you guys got like messed up under the tower? So you can punish people by going for the tower. It's the same mechanic with Janna. Basically on Janna, what you would do is you just shield the tower when it's really low, and you would punish them for it. Punish them for going for the tower because then they make a dive, then you make a play because you just push them off the attempting to go on the tower. For this situation, when that tower is still, where are we? Jesus. When did your tower go down? Shit.
I think like
Right here. No, a little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further. God damn, I thought we were farther than this. Okay, so Katarina goes up, right? No, this is the part where okay, so Katarina went up. It was a green flag to go. You drop all your abilities, but moment Hecarim showed up, you had to backed because your eyes. Yes, it's good that your eyes are here, but your eyes should actually not be focused up on the target. Like the carries will die to your front line, but you are back line, so you should be focusing on the back line, aka your Ezreal. So in the case that he dies, you know. So that's where the defense stuff comes in because their front line's gonna charge to the back line, so you must defend the back line because that's how your support style is supposed to be played. So when they go forward like this, bubble should already be like ready right here, so it stops them for like 2 damage. So it stops them from hitting it. That also allows your champions to make an attempt to make a play. Maybe he has W, you don't know. Maybe he has something to stop them, just some sort of damage, and it will prevent them from going forward. Now once you miss that bubble, it's pretty bad because now it's harder for you to do anything. That was no damage. That's sad. Alright, so we continue here.
I can
Double
hear you now.
taunt. Nice.
By
Oh my
now,
god,
I mean
can he
now.
miss any more skill shots? What is this? What is that? Nice gold card, man. Oh my god, these skill shots are awful. Okay, I would miss a lot of them too, but like not like this. Like, Jesus. Hashtag not like this. Are you backpacking because of Pokemon Go?
I'm dead.
Huh?
I think I was.
Yeah, you died. Are you backpacking because of Pokemon Go?
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm not talking.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Are you backpacking because of Pokemon Go?
No. Unfortunately, my phone like it meets the minimal requirements like Pokemon Go, but it still doesn't want to load on it.
Okay.
I just like to backpack things,
Oh, okay.
the world, see things.
Backpack is like actually like walking in between like or something like that, right? Like you actually have a backpack.
This is the first trip I don't. I bought a suitcase because I was planning on spending 3 months in Europe. So I was like, I'm bringing a pillow and I'm bringing more than 1 pair of pants, and I did.
Well, what about
So
shirts? Like,
I only brought one of those. I'm joking. I actually have more than 1 shirt.
it's like
No,
dirty as fuck, and your pants are all clean as shit. Like, what the fuck happened here?
I wanted multiple pants.
So this is very dangerous. Like
Yes.
when they have
I wanted-
this much map control, this overall is not the same. Like if I were to rotate here, it would just be safer to walk back. Like always take the safest route when you're behind, especially. Like 10 to 25, they can be
not
anywhere.
I died trying to avoid.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. No, like that's why I wouldn't walk through. I would just walk like A through here if you're crazy. If you want to really take your time, because you gotta defend that tower eventually, or just straight through here, like this choke right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you're behind, you don't know where they are, and no scrying orbs or anything like that to protect you either. Okay, locket's completed. The description of the video is gonna be this adventure is very funny. Okay. Flip. There you die. Can't do anything. Then she has her spells up and you die.
I literally was like, oh, my tower, I'll walk to safety. Oh, Heckram, run the other
Well,
way.
yep. I was like, you don't need to walk that way.
I just like all chatted, Heckram, hold me.
The best thing to do is to keep the one that's the strongest, aka either your Ezreal or Twisted Fate, alive. Because that is your only hope of coming back. It's called funneling resources. Basically, like, because they are the strongest, they are your only hopes for actually winning the game. Champions that can scale really well on your team, Jesus Christ, none of them scale super hard. The only way someone would scale really hard is if Echo was actually fed. Otherwise, it's worthless. Ezreal is your best hope of winning. Twisted Fate's your second best hope. Keeping them alive is most critical. Well, rip. Survive. It was a joke.
Okay.
So the problem is
But
also,
it's
again, you still haven't finished the Eye of the Watchers. It's been like 25 minutes. But
That
this,
should be like a first finish.
yeah, to be honest, I would just finish it first, like right away, cause then, cause like the difference is like you either choose Moby Boots or you choose the Eye of the Watchers, and if you choose Moby Boots, the reason you would choose Moby Boots is because you are ahead and you want to roam, or you just need a fucking need some damn shoes. Most of the time people would pick, like, if they lack 10% to hit the 40% cap, you build Ionian, so you drop the Mobies. If I already know what items I'm gonna build this game, and I don't need to hit the cap, I just choose Moby or Swiftness or go tank boots. If you have exhaust, aim to use that on Hecarim if you can. He's one of the only few people that can jump on the back line. Having him slowed decreases his damage because of his passive.
I can't hear you.
Why is TF out of mana? What the? Oh my god. Gold! Okay. So. When team fights like this come, ward bushes if they're dark, so that people don't have to flash over them. If they get out of vision, try warding like as soon as possible. Like just ward over walls or something, so that because Fog of War is something we can play off of. You can see this in bot lane early game. When people trade and the bush isn't warded, they just jump in and out of the bush, and you lose auto attacks. So if you do that in like late game stuff, like. Alright, so assuming you guys had here, let's say this wasn't warded last time, because remember I told you to take the safe route, so that wouldn't be warded. If you're chasing that cat, you would have just dropped the ward in here, so everyone could see something again, so they don't have to waste an auto.
Okay.
Because if they disappear from that bush, you don't know what they're gonna do. By revealing that bush, you see them, and by seeing is like just seeing everything is good. It's just how it is. So right now, it's just surviving. That's really what it is. That's a pick. Nice, kill him. Nice. You do whatever you can. Take a kill or like snag as many kills as you can. If you see the opportunity, like throw a bubble or something and toss it out. They can't break the CC of your bubble. They can only disable it, and then they have to flash immediately after. So you'll burn their flash, which is super good still. So take that to your advantage. When you're behind, it works most likely because like they are more prone to making mistakes and throwing. Of course, you are behind, so it's kind of difficult to say that too. But item-wise, you're going for Mikhail's. Yeah, see, like you have too many. You have like the fairy charm is like an ineffective slot in your inventory. It's like a waste. So, obviously, like I was saying, the same item or not the same item. The other thing, the Eye of the Watchers will give you another room again for a pink ward. And when you're behind, you have to spend your gold efficiently. Of course, you can't just be buying willy-nilly, you know, because when you're behind, you have less gold. It's harder for you to obtain gold. Hence the term for competitive games, low econ. So low econ players will tend to spend less on pots and pink wards because they need to get their core components. Same thing with you. You also spend less on useless components because you need to really spend, again, your gold efficiently. You can land a bubble. Not on Blitzcrank. Sit on the right side of the tower as far away as possible from him. He has to dive deep into the tower's range in order to get something to be happening to him. So you can use that to your advantage pretty easily. Shkading! Oh, there it is. He missed the hook. Punish him. Save the TF. Ult him if you have to. Nice. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh my lord of merciless heavens. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Good job. Alright, now, well, this is where the end of the game happens, though. Really close. Why does he have blue card? W, Q him! Okay, well, W. Okay, nice. No, alright, well, he's gone. Oh, the Shen ult, though. Oh, this is a great bubble right here if you land it. Oh! Oh, damn it. Damn it. So, that ward, see that? I don't know if that was yours. But, this is a good ward. Yeah, it was yours. That's a good ward. But, nobody could it's unfortunate that no one could follow up, but that was a good ward. Can you still hear me? Hello? Team? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh my
I
god.
can hear you now.
Oh my god. I've been...
It's been silent for like 5 minutes.
Holy shit, I've been yelling like fucking crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so I was just saying this was a good ward.
Good.
Cause when you landed that bubble, you get brief vision of them, and then you ward over the wall because you can expect something like there is a chance that somebody might follow up. He didn't have flash. It's kind of sad that he didn't have flash, but yeah.
This whole fight is sad. That happens after this. You'll see.
Ouch. That flash. Well, you gain move speed. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's out of mana. Nice one. Blocked. No. No, my god, it's so close. It's the battle to the fucking death. Oh, you had Locket. You had Locket. Oh my gosh. But you had Locket. I don't know if it was up, down, I mean down the whole time though, but still. Damn.
Just sadness, that fight.
You had the Locket.
If she didn't get the reset off of him, that I could have survived, or vice versa. I can't hear you at all, though, heads up.
Katarina's pretty annoying. The only, like, champions like Ali are the only ones that, champions like Ali, Janna are the ones that can stop him. Her. Most optimal pick aside from Morg here would have been Ali. Or Janna would work too. Simply because you keep Ezreal safe throughout the laning phase. She might not be a playmaker, but yeah. If I were to recommend support the climb, aside from Morgana, you really have to know how to abuse people when it comes to stuff like this. But Annie. Otherwise Leona. Morgana is good. Nami is difficult. Her high skill cap prevents her from really like doing anything. Zyra is a good choice. She got buffs recently. I hate her. I really, really, really hate her. Like she's just not fair. Like she got a buff. Like what the hell?
You just came back in. I can hear you now.
Like why did Zyra get a buff? Like goddamn, this is
oh my
choice.
Gosh, she's like a garden.
It's like not even fair. Like why the fuck did she get a buff of all champions? I'm looking for something while I'm paying attention to the game. This is the last fight. Oh, alright.
And that was game.
Yeah. A good support that if you really want to try to master battle mechanics with, this might be really fucking weird.
I can't hear you, but I suspect if we turn off share screen, I might be able to.
Alright, let me see what happens then. I turned off share screen because the game's over. I don't know if you can hear me now.
And let me just... Much better. I'm gonna just switch back to my house Wi-Fi and...
Like, I did. Oh God, that's what my voice sounds like. Jesus, don't play that. Plays.tv. Holy shit. Trying to look for a session. This is a difficult. This is an unedited session. Oh my God. All right. Just waiting for her to call back. Okay, there it is. What? Call failed? Answer. Oh wait, there we go. Why can't I answer this call? That's kind of weird. All
It
right.
said you were too. Anyways, carry on.
So some of the thing. Wait, I can hear myself echo. That's kind of weird. So some of the things I have noticed was that like the laning phase, like the difference between it, like you couldn't move up. Only you do have to play safe. Yes, you are threatened by the Blitzcrank, but you can't always be scared of him because once he misses his abilities, you have nothing to be afraid of. And at level 1, Draven, yes, is scary, but that wasn't the case. So whenever you have a Blitzcrank, just obviously ward pre laning phase, you ward so that you know if he's coming or not. Then once the post laning phase happens, aka like once the laning phase starts, you know when the Gromp spawns, you know you stand parallel to it because he can only pull it one way. He's not gonna go through the tri-bush, go straight and pull it because that's a waste of his time. He's not gonna go through the blue buff and pull it because again that's a waste of his time. He'd rather do it in the safest possible, most predictable way across the wall because that one guarantees a reset. So that's the first thing. Second, you can ditch the jungler. Screw him. Once he messes up, well, it's not my problem anymore kind of mentality. Because now it's more important for you to save your AD carry and escort him through the laning phase, because that's usually what the support role is for. You escort him through the laning phase so that he can safely get through the laning phase without problems. Next thing, again, psychologically, once he misses his hook, you can punish him for it. When he has to go for a last hit to hit Targons, Relic Shield, you can hit him for it. Thunderlords is good against him. Windseekers is fine. I don't mind it. Bond of Stone's fine too. Thunderlords is just nice because he's melee. You can use that on most melee supports. Next, Itemization. Aim for 45% CDR, as for every support player should. Cooldown, utility, maximize your efficiency. Control your mana in lane, and even during laning phase, it's like 50%. Keep it always above 50%. Team fighting wise, when you're out of mana, obviously that's a red light. Trust yourself to like when you're out of mana, you don't have to stay. Like, sure, there's presence, and that's a different factor. Psychologically, they're like, oh shit, Nami's still here. But a good player would just look at Nami's mana bar and be like, she has no mana. What's the point? So I'm just gonna go forward. That's what they're gonna think. So they just go forward. Then we have the missing abilities. So if you miss, you are gonna be punished for it too, just like the enemies. So when you miss your bubble, you still have one more thing that can help you out, your ulti and then your E. So you still rely on those, but carefully time your bubble. Like that is the most critical skill shot you have to you have to like really be patient about. Everything else is okay. Throw the ulti. That's gonna split them apart, create chaos in the middle of a team fight. E them, slow them. Okay, that's cool. But that bubble, if you can get one person every single time during a team fight, it's great. Like that's gonna increase your ability to play, especially skill shot wise. Then we got the what was that one? This soft CC, hard CC. So looking at your team comp, 2 champions, potentially 3, have this opportunity for you. You have Twisted Fate, the main one, gold card. If he lands it, you cannot miss your bubble because it will always land. Then follow up by slows. You have Malphite. He has the ability. His ability can miss. It's not undodgeable. It's his knock up. Afterwards, they're in the air. They fall down. You drop them up, and they stay in the air longer, kind of like Yasuo shit. Then, third person is Echo. His big W. His is the hardest to land, but if it does land, you can chain your bubble. You have your own ability to guarantee that you have 2 of your own abilities guarantee the other abilities chances of landing. Your ulti, which knocks them up for a brief period of time, and then you can just bubble them instantly after as fast as you can, and you're slow. So they guarantee that they move slower, so that means your bubble chances are increased, or you force a flash. Timing. time flashes, time heals, especially on the AD carry. Exhaust is just gonna be my exhaust equals his exhaust if you guys use both exhausts simultaneously. Duh, right?
Mhm.
Then we have the other issue. It's gonna come down to this one thing aside from the punishment, but what was it? Fuck, I totally forgot. Aside from itemization, I just lost my train of thought. Because I was finishing my sentence. We got itemization. We got that. We got this. Ah, it has to be something from the replay. Map control, ward, pink wards inventory. Oh yeah, leave the watchers. I prioritize, like I said, I prioritize vision. Sometimes, some games, you will get people that actually really want to improve and look at the map constantly. This is where your wards can come in handy. Sometimes people are idiots; they don't look at the map. But always having vision, forces you to get into the habit of controlling the map with just lighting up the map. So that is always a benefit. Like,
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with warding, like, at all. Like, you warded that area. What's wrong with that? It's how you ward and when you ward that's wrong. But doing the ward, like warding itself, getting the vision is not wrong. It's just when you ward, when you're behind and you get caught, that's kind of wrong. Like it's not the time to ward. Going through chokes, um, that is bad because like going through chokes is just like asking to get killed. Movements. So when it comes to blitz, you want to move towards the left most of the time because the skill shot comes that way. Or if you're on blue side, you go towards the right because again his skill shot's from his right hand. So it's the way he fires it, and it's just easier for you to dodge. Champions that you can try to play else would be Morgana, Leona, and Soraka. Those three are pretty good. Uh, excuse me. Soraka is actually really strong, provided that you land your Qs. Now I had a hard time playing Raka. Like I even played it in like mid or Diamond 2, Diamond 3, and that shit's kind of hard. So like that one actually takes a lot. It's actually not just a heal bot. You actually have to land your Qs. That shit matters.
To
Leo,
like poke you out.
yeah, Leona is stun, but it's also CC layer. So she teaches you patience on layering your CC and really timing things, as well as initiation and psychology, because your E is everything, etc., etc. She teaches you how to play two-dimensional support. And then we have Morgana. She is also a two-dimensional support. She can go in the front line or in the back line, but she cannot switch in between both simultaneously, unlike Thresh. Thresh is a three-dimensional support where he can fight in the front line and the back and be at the back line at the same time due to his lantern hook and like his overall kit. But that's a little different. Karma is a 2 minute. Karma is actually also three-dimensional. She can do both. She can initiate and like play defensive too. Karma's good, but you have to know you have to really land your skill shots. Patience when it comes to landing skill shots is very important. Again, hard CC, soft CC. Now, what if you don't have CC? Well, sometimes it's not the right option to pick Nami in that situation. You can change your pickup. Picking people off when you're behind is very critical. When you use your ult, you should see that either A, they dodge it or they get hit by it. But if they dodge it, see what you can do after. Like they literally tell you what they're doing because like they gotta move. Either they move or they get hit. If they get hit, you just bubble whoever gets hit because then they can't move after, and your team can follow up. And if they move, you just catch whoever's like the closest to you. You just catch them. If they all move back, that means like something went wrong with your ult because you kind of just cut them off, etc., etc. You can use it in choke points because it's basically impossible to dodge. Timing enemy flashes is very critical. When it comes to playing support, you have to get into the notion of mastering that. Like, if you see a flash, you can either A, press enter and then press F, and you just time it later, or just look in the corner of your eye, look at who flash. Remember who flashed, look in the corner of your eye real quick, and then go back. So it's like instinctive, basically. I don't have the replay of me blocking the blitz shit, but yeah. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 3, Nami has his best power spike. A lot of champions are really good when they're level 3 because they have all their abilities at their disposal. We got itemization. Again, come in with a plan to build 40% CDR. And sometimes it's like virtually impossible to actually get that 40% CDR because their team is just so mix and mash that it's just like, why would I build 40% CDR against this? This is like the weirdest team comp ever. And like it's kind of weird, but like you got to do it somehow. And then sometimes I even build like I don't even build defensive support items. I just build support my AD carry who's carrying me like a beast items. Like resource funneling is the other thing I was gonna teach you, but like it was kind of difficult because when you're behind, it's harder to resource funnel because you also need resources too. Resources being gold and like mana and experience and levels. But basically, you want to keep the strongest person alive. So the best way you could do that was with the two items you had, Locket and Mikhail's. Had you been, say, Janna, you could throw in maybe an Ardent Sensor or something, but it's not always the case. We have map control. Don't walk into chokes, especially when you're behind. We managed this repeated this like 3 or 4 times. Very critical, obviously. Punishing potions. There we go. That was what I was going to talk about earlier. So your potions you start with 3. Don't take refillable. Not a lot of people take refillable. Maybe melees can, but you start with 3, and the enemy AD carry starts with 1. If you keep harassing them, you trade 1 potion for their 1. Like you're ahead. Try not to trade with the support too much unless they're fragile as fuck like Sona. So take that to your advantage. As Nami, you can actually dish out a lot of damage simply because you just auto them, you W them, you negate their auto, maybe 2 of their autos, then you auto them again. You get Thunderlord's proc. What did they get? They got the equivalent of 1 autos, even though they performed 3. The reason why is because you healed off of 1 or 2 of their autos because of your heal. So you use that to your advantage. Repeat, rinse, literally rinse because you're Nami, and repeat because of water. Yeah. But rinse and repeat, because then like doing that aggressively so much zones them out from CS. They will be afraid of you because you have more health than them. Because that's how it works. If I have 50% HP and you're at 100%, obviously I'm going to be afraid of you because you could just maybe 50% to 0 me. I don't know. Something's going to happen. Thunderlords has a recharge time of 30 seconds. Like, you don't have to take Thunderlords. Like, during melee matchups, I would advise with Thunderlords. During like range matchups, I would advise Wind Speakers. That's fine. But this matchup specifically, I would advise Thunderlords because, well, you're gonna be fighting a lot once you get grabbed. The Karma, I think, would be best with Wind Speakers though, because she ults and E's instantly. That's every single person on your team. Like, that's basically a Locket talisman. That's Wind Speakers right there. Alistar is also a little bit of a different case. He can take Strength of Ages, Bond of Stone, Thunderlords, or Wind Speakers. I personally like the Wind Speakers route simply because AoE heal increases my siege ability, and the fact that if I siege, every time I kill a minion, or every time someone kills a minion, Alistar's heal goes down, so therefore if I'm healing constantly, my teammates have more armor consistently, so it's a long-lasting armor buff that's indirect. It's really cool.
Alistar and Sensor has to be strong.
Huh?
Alistar and Sensor has to be strong if you have an attack speed team.
Yeah. Alistar, Ardent Sensor. Yeah, but like the difference is that you actually have to stay really close to your teammates because like his heal isn't actually that far compared to like Sona or something. Okay. So you drop but he's a frontline. So if you do it in the front line, only the frontliners that are attack speed based get the benefit off of Ardent. Whereas the AD carry is a backline. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can play Ardent. You can play Ali in the backline, but like, where's the initiation gonna come from? Someone else? Okay, right? So it's
I don't think I even own him.
It's situational. It's situational. I mean, the support champion pool that you have, like I can see on the left side, it's fine. Soraka is great. She actually teaches you micromanagement. You must dodge. Like, you really have to dodge. You even take the time to invest yourself in some move speed quints just so you could dodge. Nami, same thing. Same rule. Lulu is a difficult case. Lulu is actually like, you really have to try on her. Like, she has more than just like she's 3-dimensional in the sense that you don't just fight the front line and the back line, but like you fight the enemies too, because you can buff your ally while hurting the enemy. It's like she does both at the same time. She debuffs them to support the allies and supports the allies and by messing them up. It's like very difficult. High skill cap. I have an account that I play only Lulu on, except one time because they picked Lulu and I said, you don't dare pick Lulu against me. And, well, I mean, I lost a few, but like you can see the KDAs and stuff like that. And so, like, you know what I mean? Like this stuff in a row, like it's just like pure support. Now, I don't play Lulu as much as Thunderlords and stuff. I forgot the Keystones. I'm fucking great, but like, why did I lose this? Oh, probably because I suck. It's just how you play. I take Ignite because I'm aggressive. It's a little bit of disrespect, but if you're better than your opponents, you can actually take Ignite. I tend to take Ignite on Nami too. I just like lighting them up. The only supports I take Exhaust on are Raka and Janna, because I just don't feel like they would benefit from Ignite. I play Janna so defensively and so perfectly that like I can't be aggressive like that. But for Nami, I look for kill potential. I light him up, dude. Like that. Yeah, feel the water burn, bitch, kind of thing.
You light him up and splash him with water.
Yeah, then they're like, why the fuck did she kill me with fire and water? Like what is this? Makes no sense. Like fucking chemistry shit, and they all die. Sona, I would take Ignite too. Like support wise, all of them should be taking. Okay, not Rocket, like I said. All of them should. Morgana Ignite for sure. Never take. I'm never taking. I rarely ever take exhaust on her anymore. Unless it's like, if I see a Zed, I'll consider it. You know what I mean? Like someone that can assassinate you, I'll consider it.
Hmm.
Like right here, there's a Zed. I take exhaust. Oh, that's on your team. But you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you don't need to exhaust certain champions. So like, yeah. Rengar. Oh god, I would take exhaust. Zed, take exhaust. Any assassin that's AD, just take exhaust. It's just a cancerous item or use of a summoner spell. Otherwise, I take ignite, especially Thresh. You know, my favorite. Bard for sure, ignite. Etc. Etc. It's the best way I could put it. What else is there? I think that's as much as I can cover. A lot has been covered. Team fight wise, oh yeah, bubbling. One thing, remember the tower dive? So basically, like before the tower dive, that's when your eyes were located down like you were going towards the front line. Like there were three people down like down here. You guys, oh shit. Your team was like right here, but there was a flank coming in from Hecarim right here. You should be watching your back line because that's where you were supposed to be playing. There's a front line and a back line. You should be watching your back line because their front line will dive the back line. So therefore, that's your job to protect them. You peel the AD carry, and then you guys fight backwards. So the fight's gonna go like this. It's gonna go forward because you initiated it and shit with your pick. Then it's gonna go back. Oops. Then it's gonna go backwards, and it's gonna go backwards because Oh wait, you can't see it. Right. Fuck.
I can hear you perfectly fine though, so I think the problem is probably share screen with Europeans.
Okay. Like this? Can you see this?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're basically like that. That black line represents the backline flank from Hecarim, and the red with the split means it just shows your front line and back line. So your front line's gonna keep going forward, but they also have to be ready to go backward, and your back line is only gonna go backward because if you keep going forward, you will be killed by their flank. That's how it
Okay.
works. So that's called flow, team fight flow. It's flow always shifts. Champions like Hecarim and Shen, because they dive the backline so heavily, shift the flow towards the opposite direction. You guys went forward, but then like once Shen and Hecarim showed up to the flay, you notice everyone just started moving backwards, right? Like
Mhm.
your whole team. That's how it works. You can do that with Nami too. Like you split them up. Like you just create chaos by splitting them up with the ult, and like you force Katarina into a corner. If she didn't die in that corner, she had to have died in that corner for you guys to keep going, because then they would have one less character to worry. You guys would have one less champion to deal with, but you didn't
Makes
have that
sense.
opportunity. So yeah, so that is as much as I can cover in one video. Runes, you can work on that like anytime. It takes a while, obviously. Runes are expensive as fuck. Uh, it's the longest
I
fucking
have
session I've ever
like
had, or well, one of the
10.
longest. Hmm?
Huh?
Oh,
I
it's
have
it's a long
10K.
session. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, we keep on talking over each
My
other.
my longest is like 2.5, but that's because the guy kept talking and he like never stopped asking questions. Anyway, it was a pretty bad session. Um, this is fine because there was a lot to talk about, and the people are going to see like the description is going to be there's more mic fixing issues, quote unquote mic fixing, than there is actual like uh commentary. So it's
I
going to be pretty
appreciate your
awkward.
time.
Yeah. Anything else I can say? Not much. Yeah, not much. That is as much as I can cover in this specific VOD that I could see as a support main. Because like
Cool.
it is also like there are supports that can hard carry. Thresh,
Mhm.
Bard, skill shot heavy ones that punish positional errors. Nami is one of them, but Nami is more dependent on the ADC too, because like she doesn't deal the damage and she doesn't have the hard CC unless like it's again positional errors. Whereas skill shot one like Bard is one of the best basically because like it's so unpredictable with his Q, So it's like, oh, what's a shit? I got stunned. Oh shit, both of us got stunned, kind of thing. And he has a
Mhm.
heal and he has the magical journey and all that. Playmaking support, high skill cap. I would never recommend touch. I don't even touch Bard like at all. It's just so difficult. And then we got Nautilus, definitely a good punish support, but the difference between him is like you have to know how to play like two-dimensional frontline tank and backline at the same time. And
I
you have to know
hate
when to
melee.
switch. Yeah, melee supports are one of the more difficult to learn ones to learn, but they're also the most rewarding. Very fun, very 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 fun. Um, Like with everyone has the ability to climb. So you have the ability to climb. Nobody has like there are some people that are in fact unclimbable, but I've only coached one unclimbable, but like, you know, everyone has the ability to climb if they just take the time to do it. Of course it does
Mhm.
take a lot of time, and but yeah.
I play
Um
with a lot of high elo people. All my
mhm.
friends are like platinum and diamond, and I just get stomped whenever I play with them.
You
So
learn
this
more
is
though. You're forced to play better with that
yeah.
mentality though. That's
Yeah,
how it
there was
works.
a game. It wasn't ranked, but it was just the most interesting game. It happened last night that I was gonna have. I was gonna ask if we could go over, just because they were all like diamonds, and I was getting destroyed, and I just wanted advice on like all the things that I was doing wrong that I wasn't aware that I was doing wrong.
Mhm.
But this one, like when you asked, like this one's still in my head. Let's address this
Okay.
game. But I would love to do more sessions in the future.
Yeah.
So like whenever you're available,
Yeah.
I'm literally had the summer off, so
So
might as well just.
how does this backpacking adventure work?
Um, so I'm a university student, and my lease for my apartment ended in May, and I could either get another lease for the same amount of money as it would cost to rent an apartment in Germany, which I'm doing right now, or I could just head out. So I just, booked a plane. I'm really good at finding cheap tickets. I think I found a round trip for 500. And I just find a place I like, and I find a room for like 300 a month, and then I bunker down. And I'm in Berlin, so the LCS is here, and I
Holy
actually
shit.
ended up meeting the producer, so I got like a bunch of backstage tours and a bunch of cool shit like that. And I just keep on going to that. It's been awesome.
That's great. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I
there's a
get to see
gaming
them.
bar
They just
here too.
recognize me. They're cool and stuff like that. And like,
Yeah,
yeah, backstage tours. Damn.
yeah. I almost got them to let me press the quote unquote first blood button. I asked enough times, and they considered it, but they were all on lunch, so
First blood
couldn't
button.
arrange
Like you
it.
just press a button and it just says first blood.
No, like you have to see the soundboard and all that stuff, but like obviously one of the buttons is set up for like depending on which team wins, it's like different colors, blah blah blah. So I was like, "Can I please press the button?" Because I know the dude,
Oh, okay.
and I asked enough times that he almost let me.
Oh, I see.
But no, it's pretty awesome. He has a gaming bar too, and they have tournaments every week. I ended up winning two of them with some friends, so we got a bunch of shots. But if anything, it just makes me want to get better because I know I have so much I need to learn.
Yeah, of course. Now,
But
the thing
I,
with game knowledge is that when you gain more knowledge, your mechanics will naturally follow. And at the same time, like with a lot of game knowledge, you can just pick up champions that you don't know how to play mechanically and just use your game knowledge to play them. That's why the joke was that's why it's not even a joke actually. It's like compare boxes, compare the best player in the world versus a one trick pony. While the one trick pony might know how to play the champion better mechanically, they're limited by their game knowledge of overall League of Legends. And the player that is just overall better in knowledge will outclass the other. That's why it's like the debate between like Bjergsen's Twisted Fate versus like Apto's Twisted Fate. Like Jesus fucking Christ, that's a really hard one to debate with. But like Apto's gonna be better because his not only is he a one trick pony, but his map control is just better. Whereas Bjergsen is a
Mhm.
mechanical player. So yeah. And then like someone like support wise, it's gonna be like Wolf's fucking Bard or Wolf's Alistair versus Aframu's Alistair or something like that for NA, and Korea. Whereas Wolf is gonna be a more team oriented person, Aframu is gonna be a playmaker oriented person, but which one has the better shot calling, etc. etc. So coming down to
Okay.
game knowledge, you can like I picked up fucking Janna like after I mastered every other support. Like it's kind of awkward when it comes to the numbers. Like let me see. Where did it go? Where's my season 4 stats? Like Thresh was my most played, and I barely got any Janna, like 13 Janna games in. After that, I just one trick Janna, like straight up, see? And it's like pretty bad numbers, but yeah. Like I picked up Janna way later than I should have. And yeah. This is just the thing, yep. Okay. I'll close this. And yeah, more sessions in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know when you're available because I'm just
Yes.
kind of, blowing off time. So
Yes, I will
whenever.
message you. I'll just message you my schedule for next week, and then we should be good.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Talk
All
to
right.
you later. It was
Thanks.
fun.
Take care. Yes. Bye.
Okay, guys. Jesus, this session, like I said, was more about fixing my freaking mic. I don't know. Maybe she has a point about the EU thing. Because last time I coached an EU student for 80 carry, I would cut in and out. So I should be really careful when it comes to that. Thanks for watching. This has been LOL Veggie from Twitter. You can follow me there. And you can add my Skype, which is located right here in the bottom left corner, for coaching session and coaching details. I will see you guys next time.